Yo, what's up? What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? This is your boy Big Miz from the zoo, and I have another story time for y'all. And I just want to give a forewarning to the people that's out there in the streets right now. And you're young or you're old, and you know it deep in your heart and in your mind. If, in fact, you get caught in the streets, whether you're riding in your whip, you get caught with some weight, whether you're spinning the block or you're doing some type of dirt, where these people figure it out and get to the D's, and these detectives do their homework and figure it out, and they catch you. And they catch you, and you know you are not built to do no time, or you quote unquote love your family so much that you don't want to leave them. You don't want to leave your daughter or your son behind, your girlfriend, wife, or fiance, your mother or father. If you know that you're not built for this, and especially people that's falling into these gangs and these organizations, and you know deep in your heart you got into it for the wrong reasons, and you thought they was the right reasons at the time, but you know now that you're not built for this at all. You're not built for the streets. It's not for you, and you do not want to go to jail doing no type of time, no numbers. Fall back. Tell them you want out. You need out. You can't do this. You got to keep it funky somewhere down the line, or they're going to figure you out. They're going to find out, bro. Once it goes from the actual action of doing the crime, and this person gets caught, and then they start to ask you about the situation, and if you choose to open your mouth, it turns from your voice to a recording to a documentation on paper. Then it gets stamped, you know what I'm saying? And it's closed until it's open as a discovery. And then it can get spent all over the place. It can get spent all over the place. And this is what happens to this dude Bird, man. This man goes and does a situation with quite a few people. And he was the first one to get caught, but nobody knew it. He was the first one to get ran down on and everything, and he ran tape. He gave him the whole movie. And he goes down to the county jail. He gets sentenced, gets his time, and then they railroad everybody else. Some people slid under the radar because they had good lawyers. They slid, you know what I'm saying, with light probation joints and all that. But other people came down the road too. And Bird was there for years, for at least like 2.5 years before this shit came to bite him right in the... It came for him. And the person that sent this hit in, who put in that order for that work, when he makes that call, it's a wrap for you, for real. Because he's not just saying, oh, give him such and such seconds in the cell, reprimand him this way. He's saying, yo, go ahead and do that, boy. Send him up. Send him. Because we don't need him no more. Send in some more clowns, because this one ain't funny enough. This is how he's kicking it. Now, this dude is in this dorm. You know what I'm saying? This is in Valdosta State Prison, and this is another level 5 camp. Level 5 camp, Georgia Department of Corrections. And Bird he's been there for a couple years, and he's chilling. You know what I'm saying? And this is what can happen to you. You can be chilling, and you big, and you doing your bid, and you think that you done left everything behind. Because he thought he left everything behind. He's around in the chain gang smiling and laughing and playing and down with his gang from the streets and everything. He got his homeboys around him and all that, thinking that he's solid, he just doing this time, and he'll be going home soon. You know what I'm saying? In like 3 more years, he'll be going home. Or for 7, he was going to do like 5. And he was up out of there. But what transpired is somebody in another prison is sitting there in his cell, and he's working on his case, man. He's working on it hard. So he's getting all different type of motions, stuff that he ignored in the county jail, just being fresh to jail and stressing and then working out and then playing games and stuff. Once people start coming through and showing him love, he started getting too relaxed. He's not doing no work in the law library. He gets sentenced to something that he can't take, and now he's knuckling down. This man is in a whole nother jail, sitting in his cell, figuring things out, and he asked for that motion of discovery. And that paperwork came in. And guess what it told him? Everything he needed to know. Every bit of that situation from before they got there to when they got there, what happened, how it happened, who ran, who got away, who got caught first, and what they said, and everybody that was in the interrogation room, whatever they said, they said. You got statements from the victims and everything in this discovery. So he's reading it and he cannot believe that it's saying this certain government name because he knows this to be Bird. And this man feels hurt, he feels betrayed, he's mad as I don't know what because he got 3 times the amount of time than Bird. This man's sitting on a 15-year joint. Bird going to do 5 off a little 7. And yeah, that's still time, but is it time enough to railroad everybody? To bring down everybody? Yo, when this man found out that it was Bird, he wanted to make sure, he called home, made sure that the first and last name was correct. He got it. And this man makes a call in to a higher person in their organization, somebody very high up, and he asks, what can he do with this information? And the person that he called was this cat called Hitman. And Hitman he's the type of individual. Hitman is the type of individual that takes everything to the extreme, everything. He's very, very extra with it. It don't matter what the situation is. So if you give him something that he can sit up there and be like, what? Yo, he yelling in the phone. He doing all this shit. He damn near about to break the phone and everything. This dude be going crazy about little situations. So if you slide something across his table that he can actually devour, you send a nice plate across there, he gonna eat. And that's what he did. Homeboy calls Hitman, tells him the situation, reading stuff over to him. He said, no. Screenshot is, give me that screenshot. We need that because we sending that right in to whatever prison you're in. We're going to find him today. Old boy was like, all right, I got you. Boom. He sent the screenshot over to him. Hitman is stretching the screen. He looking at it, see the name, all that. He started doing his homework. He finds out exactly where Bird is at. And Bird is sitting here chilling. He ain't about off the state, chilling. His gang is deep as I don't know what in the prison. And they tap in with somebody else that's over them inside Valdosta. Hitman is telling them exactly how he violated, what he did, and what should be his punishment. And they was thinking about just humiliating him and just having him say stuff, you know what I'm saying, in front of a camera, slap him up, you know what I'm saying, bust him up a little bit, and leave it like that. But Hitman was like, no, ain't no way. He not coming out of this chain gang. He not coming out of this chain gang, not walking. He don't even want to see him getting pushed out in the wheelchair. He like, nah, he gonna go out of this chain gang flying. He gonna go out flying. I'm asking y'all, man. Before you make that conscious decision to put yourself under some vows and saying that you declare to be a certain thing and you're going to show nothing but loyalty and respect and honor for this, make sure you do your homework. Be like, if I mess up or I'm not built for this and I do something different than what they stand for, what is going to happen to me? I tell y'all, when they put it together, this is how they picked him apart, yo. Once they found out that they was going to violate him, he was running a store. He was making money running a store and everything. They took turns. Everybody from his gang and his homeboys from the streets, they took turns coming, borrowing things from him. Let me borrow $12. Let me borrow 20. Yo, let me get a couple sticks of cigarettes. Let me get some Al Green from you. Yo, let me hold your phone real quick. I gotta make an important phone call. I gotta go in the room and make an important phone call. I need to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's important, bro. It's important, bro. For real, bro. He allowed them to use a cell phone. Any weapon that he had around at the time, they done sent him somewhere and they grabbing those. And they couldn't find the rest of the real sharp ones because he was making the tools for his gang as well. So they knew they gotta disarm him for everything, bro. And once they got the good amounts of food out of his cell, the cigarettes, the green, you know what I'm saying, all his work, They took everything. They wiped his nose with everything, and then they called him into a cell. They grabbed this man up, got his pants down to his ankles, so he's not doing a whole bunch of moving. And the first person that hit him put him on the ground. And I don't know if it's an actual game that you can just keep on stomping on something, but they was stomping on his head, man. Almost like a trampede. It was just too many feet. Boom, 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 boom. They stomping on his head, stomping on his head. His head is hitting the where the locker boxes or whatever right there. They sitting up. So if he's down on the ground and they kicking him, he's hitting his head and everything. They kicking him, they kneeing him, they slapping the living out of this man. I'm talking about every open hand slap you can hear it. They slapping down and punching him, knocking him out, holding one of his arms in the air, waking him back up. His eyes opened again. They punching him back out, kicking him in the face, and then all of a sudden it was like a trampede. It looked so crazy. There's people going over people, over people, over people, over people, and now they come into the knife play. The bangers, they going like this. They swinging. They damn near hitting each other and everything. It's too many people in the cell trying to get a piece of them. This is how bad it is. Imagine you at the end of your life looking, and it's just a barrage of punches. Oh, you see all different types of size fists. Brick size, mini rock size, just a whole bunch of fists. Boom, bow, boom, bow, boom, bow. And then you start seeing a knife play. Now you know you near the end of your road. You near the end of your road, but it's somebody holding your arm up. They keep you open to every kick, punch, stab, and everything that you're going to get. This is what happened to Bird. Because he couldn't hold water. He wasn't ready for the streets. And he opened his mouth to the point he got other people locked up. And this violation, when it comes to gangs, they not having it, bro. So, inserted, I have the situation. Y'all going to see exactly how it went down. Yes, it's going to be distorted a little bit because I cannot play it all the way out. Because YT app, YouTube, will ban this video. So, we're going to run it. And y'all going to see exactly what you get when Hitman makes that call in, bro. Stay out the streets, y'all. This Big Miz from the zoo. Please do not do nothing stupid inside these streets, and find yourself in somebody's county jail, prison, or chain gang. That's a fact. Y'all be good. Roll the tape.
That's what's up. Slide him up. No. Wake up.